Hello, everybody. Good morning. How is everybody doing after the great weekend? What a weekend, right? How are you guys? It's good to be back again. Camille is the first. Hello there. And my54, hello. Good luck from Germany. Good luck to you too and to everyone. Seems like we're pushing higher here on NQ up to 37.50. There's a supply zone there, by the way, FYI. A frequency. Good to see you back, Fishbowl. Loving nature guy entering the building next to Ahmed. And Paul Memphis. Hello there. Dees is entering the building as well. Welcome, everyone. How are you guys doing? How was the weekend? I really hope everyone had a great time, recharged, you know. All right, so pushing higher for sure. Pushing high, and there you go. We just entered the 1 minute supply zone here. So let's just move to the 3 minute. I feel like we could be going higher to that 58 level. So let's see what's happening there. Asia session was a little bit slow, right? I think it was, but anyway, we'll try to make the best out of this. Yeah, seems like that 858.75 would be a good target up there. 858.75. A little bit tempted to go there. 858.75. It seems like it's pushing. Do we have some news? I'm not sure. I'm actually thinking to go long here. But I'm not sure. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. So we got the zone, that is for sure. I took a small long position though, just a very small long position. This would be my probe trade for the day. So 57.50 would do great for me. And you know, let's go with this. I just want to see if we go higher. If not, that's cool too. But that would be the idea. Yeah, it's holiday trading. Yeah, I know it's President's Day, right? In the US. So do we have anything? Anything in the EU? No news. There was a Chinese bank holiday. No news in the EU for now. And US and Canadian bank holidays. So yeah. Could be a little bit slow later, but as long as the price is moving, we'll be here, right? Yannick's, welcome back. ID, hello. So yeah, Troy, I agree. I agree. Welcome, by the way. Forgot to say hello. What's up? What is up? And we are having 11 likes, which is amazing, and 75 viewers. So we can push it to like at least 35. Can we go to 35 likes, please? Simple to do. Let's go to 35. 33, take it. I can't now. I'm okay with this. Even if it, you know, pulls back down, I'm all right. Do you see the TRADEIFY crypto? I haven't seen it. I mean, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't looked into it yet. To be honest, I was super busy over the weekend, and I didn't really have time to go into the details with the TRADEIFY crypto offer. But I will look into it a little bit later. This is forexfactory.com. This is forexfactory.com. So here's the website. If you're interested, that's Forex Factory. Marco, hello, good morning. All right, all right. And let's see the other news on financial juice. Nothing so far. Rate cut best, Japan, SEC, Norwegian trade balance. Deploys, Japanese. Okay, there's nothing here. Japanese GDP, actual 0.1 forecast. Okay, so nothing special so far. But look at that. This was yesterday. Trump told Netanyahu he would support Israeli strikes on Israel ballistic missile program. It's interesting. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Jerem. Yeah, the hard breach. I know when it's a hard breach that I mean, as long as it's a soft breach, I would say no problem. If it's a hard breach, it can be a tricky one because even just a small spike can get you out of your account, and that's not good. So but yeah, we'll see. We shall see. The problem could be the volume, but hopefully at the London Open we will see something. So we might hopefully see something at the London Open. We are having 26 likes and 110 viewers, which is amazing, but that also means we can easily push it to 50 likes, everybody. Let's get to 50. I know it's easy. It's easy to do. Just one click. Let's get to 50 likes, everyone. Let's do it. Thank you, Corb. Yeah, so today might be a little bit slow. And I'm sorry to say this beforehand, but I am not going to be able to be here in the early New York stream. I know last week I couldn't be here 2 times already, but today I can be here as well. So today there will be no New York stream, but I will be here at MyFunded TV at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. But I have some family things to take care of, so I cannot be here for the early New York stream. Okay, 857. Can we go there? Hopefully we can. Come on, just smash it. Thank you, Rizzy. Thanks so much. Yeah, so not much is happening so far. Dave Mack, I'm doing great. Oh, I think, yeah, it's been a while. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with the names, but I do remember your name. I think, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, how you doing nowadays? Do you think we'll hit 900? Let's look at some higher time frames. So, I mean, yeah, there's a good chance for it, though. This was a nice drop on Friday, especially in the PM session. There are some fair value gaps up there. Let's look at the 15 minute. Okay, there's no zone on the 15, nothing on the hourly chart. Tough call. 900. I mean, we can. There is a small fair value gap just around 900 on the hourly chart. You know what? I think it can stretch all the way up there. Why not? But if I mean, I would not be looking it as a target, but statistically, I mean, yeah, we can get there, I guess. Mid-level for the gap would be around 896, so why not 900? It could go there, but even if I would leave a runner to go up there, that would be a low probability target for me, the 900. So just be careful around that area. You never know. You never know. Does TradeDay offer Ninja's platform? Yes. I mean, you can trade TradeAway, aka Ninja Trader. Yes. I mean, that's their main platform, TradeAway prop. So because TradeAway is the same as Ninja Trader, yes, you can. Because I'm also using Ninja Trader as a connection to TradeDay. Good. All right, Dave. Let's go. I'm glad you're back. It's good to see you. Trading 1 hour before London session is such a hack. So many moves happen before the open, and the same things, Rumenga, the same thing is with the New York AM session. So many of you guys don't realize, I mean, I'm sorry, not offending anyone, but like I call it the pre-New York session from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. Guys, there's, I mean, not every day, obviously, but like there's so many good setups from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. in the early session there. Hey, we made it. So there are so many good setups there, really good setups. 7 a.m. until 9. Just saying. Ashok Kumar, hello. Cyril, good to see you, man. Core, thank you. Corb, sorry. So we haven't, I mean, we didn't actually go up there, but this, I mean, I usually take profit a little bit earlier. But yeah, this morning I'm already doing better. You guys don't see it. So this morning I made 374, 102 on this one, and 123. So far a good morning. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, usually on holidays I tend to see some volume around 9:30. It's not because of market open, but maybe some bigger players tend to move the market for an hour or so. I'm not expecting anything special, but usually I've seen this during like holidays, Christmas, Easter, whatever, like, or Thanksgiving. On those holidays, surprisingly, there was like a fairly good movement in the market, and I was like, hey, that's not bad. So I'm definitely expecting some movement, maybe one major move from around 9:30 to like 10:30 or something like that. At least one major move at the market open. It might not be 100 points or 200 points, but maybe we can get like 20-30 points of a clean move. That would be great. And we are having 38 likes and 140 viewers, almost 38, which means, can we get to 70 likes? Just 70 likes. Can we get there? Can we get there? See, okay, now we tagged this zone, which is the 3-minute zone. As you can see it here, this is a 3-minute supply zone. But can we go higher? Okay, so that's a 1 hour fair value gap. That's not a zone. But what can happen here? On the 5-minute, there is no demand zone lower. Okay, so that's an interesting thing to take note of. There is another demand zone here. So it seems like we're going to go with the 1-minute chart for today. So 1-minute demand zone down there multiple times. Let's get these off. Okay. So these are actually still valid. I mean, I would say we have some good targets here. Some real good targets. Possible scenario would be if that would be something like this, you know. And somewhere along the way, it would be great to have a fair value gap, you know, just to go down for that 1-minute demand zone. But obviously we need some sort of a structure shift here maybe, or, well, that's the only point. So let me just, yeah, so this is the only structure that we can go with. So looking for sells below here. Okay, so that would be one scenario. Sweep of Friday in New York high, then dumper. Could be. Friday high. That's Sunday. Friday. So Friday high would be 995. Okay, that's also good. Basically previous day. I mean, yeah. So Friday high. Sorry. Friday high. And this would be an Asia high. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we have an Asia high, everybody. Here's an Asia high. 872.50. I think that's the drawn liquidity created by the zone. So Asia high is very, very close. Very close. 872, very close. I'm not jumping in, I'm not taking the trade, but like, wow, okay. So I would be much happier if the price would go through Asia high and then go lower, even if I would be looking for some sales here. Sudip Karma, hello, doing great. Yeah, market looks bullish and definitely better moves than it. Well, at least it looks not too bad. Took some trades here. We are at 59 likes. Let's go, everyone. And we're 160 viewers. We only need 20 more likes. Actually 21. Can we get 21 more likes to bring it up to 50%? I know we can do it. Let's get to 21 more likes. Now, the problem with this concept here, now looking for sells, is that we haven't taken out Asia high. That's the problem. Although this 1-minute zone is, you know, it looks really great down there. What if the market wants to get all the buyers and wants to squeeze them all the way down there? And I haven't really checked the 2-minute chart yet. But yeah. Okay, so are we going to have down close candles? That's the question. Big question. Okay, here comes down close candles. Wow, it keeps dumping. I mean, it's not really a huge dump, but according to these volumes, like it's really going down there. Well, looking for sells. Yeah, to be honest. I'm looking for possible sells. I mean, I don't want to get into it right now because if we go up to 50. Okay, so there's a fair value gap at 50. If it goes back to 50, I would be very cautious. I'm still going to wait a little bit here. Now, I'm also watching the seconds chart here. Now this here, okay, 819.75. Let's put a line here. 819.75, 819. So this would be the zone, 819.75. I'm still looking for something more. You know what's my problem is? The problem is we can easily get back up to that fair value gap up there. That's the problem here, this fair value gap. So once we get into that gap, and now we're back above that level, right? So this is what I was afraid of. Once we get back above that gap, I feel like we could continue higher to Asia high. That's the problem. Apologize. Hello. Just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. I prefer London sweep, Asia high, low, and believe the refer. That's a good strategy too. I mean, that's a good approach. Do you look at anything else? No, nothing. Not too much. My goal is to simplify it as much as possible. So I don't want to overcomplicate my trading with like 10 different kind of concepts. I don't care about the SMT, which is basically the divergence between ES and NQ. I know everybody loves to say SMT because of ICT, but that is basically a divergence between ES and NQ. That's it, nothing more. But I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at other concepts really. I'm just trying to simplify it as much as humanly possible in trading. Not overcomplicating it, trying to read the narrative, and that's it. Yeah, if we can close above this fair value gap, 855, I see a good chance to go for Asia high as well. So let's just wait for it. Let's just wait for it, you know. Okay, now this is this line right now. This is insignificant now, so we can just delete that because we broke that. We're kind of waiting what it wants to do with this fair value gap, and you know what? Actually, we can move it like here, and that's it. Okay, so this is so typical. Okay, nice rejection here. I feel like it's still going to fight with this. Oh, I don't know. I'm not taking any trades right now. Just waiting. And once we get below this level, 23 points down there to get to 819, that would be great. But I'm not in, I mean, I'm not taking a trade. I mean, wow, look at this. Okay. How far are we from Asia high? 15 points. That's actually not bad. 15 points from Asia high at 72. Okay, look at this. Anybody wants to risk it for the biscuit? Only with one micro? No, why not? One micro. I think it was to go for 872. Wow. Yo. It's really moving. Okay, 6-2 right now. No entry on my end. I have a limit order, but that's it. All right, buy limit right here. I think I got tagged in. 2 micros. All right. 72. Let's put it to 71.75 RTP. How about that? But I'm going to add one more micro if it drops just a little bit more. I have no stop loss on this one yet. Absolutely no stop loss, but I'm ready to add maybe one more micro to it. That would be cool. Expansion, retracement, expansion again. Yeah, something like that. Okay. All right. One more micro here. And that's it. It could be just a sweep here. Look at that. It swept this high and it can turn around. So that's why I don't want to give more to it. I already made profit on the previous trade, so I'm okay with that. But like 70 to 75 would be right up there. And I'm going to put my stop. Well, yeah, I'm going to put my stop right there. And if it takes me out, I'm still going to be in profit on this particular account. So I'm okay. It's not going for Asia high yet. I mean, so far, this was holding. Let's see if it's going to hold. Taking a gamble. Yeah. My stop loss is 845.75, but it's a negative risk to reward trade right now. It's slightly negative. $9.50 by New York Open. It could go there, Nate. In instant funded crypto, what does the trailing mean? It's end of day. If you're referring to TRADEIFY, I don't know. I haven't checked the new offer yet at TRADEIFY. Usually it's end of day, by the way. It's end of day trailing at TRADEIFY, but I have to double check it because I haven't looked into it. How many trades do you usually take on one account? Well, usually 2 or 3 trades on one account if I'm scalping. And you know, this morning I already took a couple of trades so far. Oh, you guys don't see it, but anyway, I took a couple of trades, so far in the green, but let me show you. So far this is the account. I'm risking basically my profits from earlier, but I made 374 and 102. And no, on this one I'm just kind of risking my profits there. So I'm okay. If it takes me out, I am 100% all right with this. Oh yeah, it's going down. Look at this. It could be picking up liquidity lower, so my stop is unfortunately in the way. So far, this 1 minute gap is holding. Good morning, Kwong. Hello. Time to celebrate President's Day. Oh, no. No comment on that. I'm just so curious if TRADEIFY crypto is like $4 with the spreads. Why you try? Yeah, I mean, with $4, I managed to get 2 payouts, and the thing is, as far as I went with the $4 trading, is that it's almost impossible to scalp crypto because of the spread and the slippage, and not just because of that, but because of the commission. So if you want to make like a reasonable amount of profit, then you got to size up your position, right? So that's what you need to do. And the commission is technically eating up your account if you're trading on the 1 minute or 2 minute or 5 minute chart, whatever you're looking for scalping, then you're going to destroy your account with the commissions. So the only way, as far as it goes for $4 to trade crypto, is if you swing trade. That's what I realized. I think you have to swing trade a little bit more. But this is just my personal opinion. I don't know how it goes with TRADEIFY currently. But one thing's for sure, with $4, it was like the commission was so big that it was eating my profits completely. That was the problem. Do you think we'll go back to daily open? I sure hope we will. I hope we will go back to daily open. I really hope. Dominic, good morning. Chasing the carrot. Hey, MSGO, for what's up? Bookmap has orders at 775. Oh, down there. Okay. Size up and hold forever. Well, that's also a thing you can do, right? So, I mean, it wasn't bad because I actually made some real good money there. I mean, not good money, but like I bought the cheapest account for $55 and I made like almost $800 in withdrawals. So I think the reward on that investment was really good. But yeah, so for trading on the small time frames and for scalping, it's difficult. Daily open are at 789. Yeah, because you're looking at the 6 p.m. reset. I'm looking at the New York midnight level, and yeah, so I'm looking at New York midnight. Oh, maybe I did something wrong here. So you're looking at 6 p.m. 789. Yes, you're looking at 6 p.m. 7. Okay, yeah, this is what you're looking at. That's the daily reset right there. I'm looking at New York midnight right here, which is not even correct here. Sorry, it was my mistake. New York the midnight level is not even there. Thank you, by the way, for... Okay, this is the New York midnight open, right? Yeah. So 8:26. My mistake. I apologize, but yeah, I'm looking at this, and you're looking at the 6 p.m. reset. That's the difference. My introduction to trading. Yeah, but you are going long. Yeah, I'm going long, but I mean, the midnight level is, for me, it's not part of the strategy. I do notice that how are we doing throughout the day, like looking at the midnight level. But you know, it's just an indicator. I'm not using it as part of my strategy. Trading as a while was some sort of a shit going on this business. Yeah, you gotta keep a tab on that, Dominic. That's for sure. It is scary, right? Price action is a little bit scary. I feel like there could be some resistance here. But if it goes through this level, I mean, look at that. We might just gonna make it through. Smokey the Soccer Dad. Hello, Ollie. Welcome back. All is well. The weekend was great. The weekend was absolutely amazing. Thank you. And we are at 70 likes and 187 viewers, which is amazing. Can we get to 100 likes today? In today's stream, can we get to 100 likes? I hope we can. Come on, Asia High. Let's go. Let's go for Asia High. Let's go. Come on. Oh my gosh, it was almost there. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. It's really happening. Oh my gosh. It's really happening. It's doing it every single day. Look at that. Okay, now we got it. So that's 2 out of 2. All right. This was good. Bam. Okay, so Asia High has been taken. There's a 1 hour fair value gap up there, which I'm not really taking into account. It could be good for an expansion higher. So yes, we can go up there. We mentioned this earlier, like why not go to 900, right? We're technically close. But yeah. For now, my plan is really this. Oops, not this. Looking for sales below here. That's my plan. That is the only plan that I have right now. You took my feel. No problem. That's why I dropped down. Good morning, Twister. Hello. Yeah, so it's okay. So far, this morning is looking good. 200, almost like 300, 600, 670 bucks. And let's just wait a little bit more. I don't want to chase it up there. So we have that 1 hour fair value gap. And we have 900. So we got to put it on the map here. So that's good. Are we going to go there? I don't know. But I'm going to wait a little bit. Just a little bit. 80 likes. We are at 80 likes. We only need 20 more. 20 more. Still holding along. All right. Well, it can go obviously higher. I'm not saying it won't, but I'm not taking it. Have you heard about the 80-20 strategy? Basically, you only take trades around those prices 80 or 20. I think I heard about it, by the way. Not now, but it was like a long time ago. Yeah, I think I heard about that, by the way, Kwang. I never really backtested it, so if you're backtesting it, let us know. But I heard about it. It sounds very familiar. Could be interesting. I don't know how much data we need to confirm that it works, but and you know, which market? Every market, or you know, who knows? Ignacio, hello. Would you expect to sweep the Asia high or just act as resistance? Well, for now, currently it looks like it's a sweep and it can turn to the downside, but as long as, you know, the price or the market is going to hold this supply zone. By the way, this zone is now, it's done. So it doesn't, as soon as the market goes through the top of the zone, the supply zone is done. It doesn't have any more significance. But if the market uses these levels here as possible support, then yeah. For now, even if I want to look for a reversal, I want to see price go down there to 843. Until then, to me, this is just accumulation or consolidation for the market to push higher, you know, maybe to that 1 hour gap. But I'm not looking to go long here. But it could go. Caesar, good morning. Let's do discretionally. And you will scalp like a maniac. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe. Van Alban, hello there. Gabor, good morning, you're a guest. Wow, I didn't find the chat. Oh no. Just restart the browser. Can I ask you a question about sweeps? Yeah, how do you deal when there is a trend day like Thursday? It basically goes down all day. Yeah, if it goes down, you're just not entering along. That's it. My strategy is mostly with trends, so it's easier to follow it, but hard to hold 400. Yeah, so quick example on Thursday. Which one was Thursday? Here's Thursday. This was the Thursday drop. Now this is the 5-minute chart on Thursday. When you see this happening, especially in the New York AM session, obviously I'm not going to jump into the 1 minute here, but obviously on some of these levels, like if I would have go down to the 1 minute, I would have my buy levels. Like I'm going to buy from there, but the market obviously it didn't go up there. Or I would have a buy level from here maybe, but the market just kept going lower, so these levels didn't trigger. As long as my buy levels are not getting triggered, this is just gonna, you know, go lower and lower. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. You know, first I need some sort of a structure. For example, here's a structure. What the heck am I doing? So I need a structure, for example, there, and then I need that structure to be broken and, you know, go higher. Let's break the structure and then go higher. The structure kind of happened here, and it started to happen here on the 1 minute, I guess, but it didn't really break higher. So when that happens, that's just a no trade. Now, as we go lower here, now there's a possible structure. The problem here is the time. So the AM session ended and we just entered the lunch hour. I think the major move was done by this time, which is great. We can look for possible longs, and I'm not saying it's not a good idea. For example, here there is a zone on the 5 minute, but it's not giving you enough space to take that zone. That's a supply zone. So let me show you another example here. In this consolidation throughout the lunch hour and the early PM session, all these candles here were just, you know, wicking higher, no displacement. You see what's happening here? There's just no displacement, no up close candles, no strong shifts here. Obviously there was one here, there's a bit of a shift here, but no proper displacement. When you see that it left a tiny bit of a fair value gap down there, and then this candle picks it up. It's already 210 in the PM session. It could be a good buy position. I'm not saying it's not, because you place a limit order here and you place your stop there. You go with a 1-to-1 trade at least, or take partials. It could be a good one, right? But you know, it's trying to catch a falling knife without structure, without displacement. And you know, lunch hour is basically the worst in my opinion. So this is the worst time to trade. This is a no trade zone for me. I don't care what kind of strategy or concept or supersonic indicator from the future or whatever. I don't trade in a lunch hour. This is a no trade. I mean, sometimes I do, but the lowest probability trades in the lunch hour. And after that, like, you know. But yeah, it's hard to catch a falling knife. There's a lot of people trying to enter around 190, 200 for longs. I haven't really checked that concept, you know, entering at 190, 200 for longs. Not sure. Never suffer. Good morning. I've been trading the 1 hour time frame and holding my trades. Lower time frame has been giving me a tough read. Yeah, sometimes it is. It does. So far on this 5-minute chart, actually we can look for the 1 minute. The 1 minute, this one, the funny thing is that the 1 minute created a demand zone right here. So I'm not going to jump into a trade, but there is a level at 59. 59. Whatever. 58.75 actually. The range is just too tight even on the 15-second chart. But yeah, I'm not trading this. I'm not. Still waiting. Let's go. Fizzlit. Happy Lunar New Year. Is this the Lunar New Year right now? Is it happening? Is this it? Are we at the Lunar New Year? I guess we are, right? We are. Okay. We are at the Lunar New Year. Abdika, hello. Sorry, Abdikafi Adam. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for joining the channel. Those gaps between the candle bars get filled over 90% of 90%. Wow, that's a nice number. Volume imbalance. Oh yeah. Yeah. Those gaps are, well, if there is absolutely no wicks, then it's like liquidity void. Or if there is, for example, here, there is a small gap here. I call this volume imbalance. But if there would be, or here, maybe, that's also a volume imbalance. But if there would be a wick here, that would be like an unbalanced price range. But you can call it whatever you like. I mean, obviously. But yes, these gaps, especially if there is not enough volume and the price is just, you know, looking for internal liquidity, then I'm saying there's a very high chance to fill these gaps, or at least wick into those levels and reprice those gaps. Today is the day before the first day of Chinese New Year. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I think we're gonna go down there. Not just because we are having a zone here, but because we have that gap as well. Looks great. Look at that. It will actually go to 58.75. Yeah. Or is it not? I think it will, or should be. I don't know. Randall is here. Hello. They trade like an algo. If not, you will get chopped. Yeah. Seems like it's an algo day, right? Who knows? Or about today is that they were all family gathered together. Oh, so they gathered together, have a dinner. That's why it's a Chinese bank holiday. Oh no, it's Spring Festival. Chinese banks will be closed in observance of the Spring Festival. Okay. We want a reversal. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens here. Good morning, Farhad. Hello. Good morning there. Good morning, Albert. Hello. Let's see. We are having 90 likes. We only need 10 more likes. 10 more to go. 10 more to 100. Can we do that? 820 has orders now, not 770. So 820, wow. Squeezing things, something is about to happen soon. Yeah, we're 8 minutes away from London Open. So yeah. Getting closer to the London Open. 7 minutes, actually. Seven minutes. Scott, good morning. Should go to 639. Could be. Paulus, hello. KHYU80. Or maybe I should just say YU. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Got free from work because of the snow. That's good. That's good. That's great. Going down and up. Oh, 839. Okay. So there are some orders there. Well, we'll see. I'm going to be curious for sure. Da, 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 da. For now, it's just sideways, and you know, let's see if the London Open will bring us something. because not much is happening for now. You have a sell at 880. Yeah, that could be possible. There's a very small 1 minute zone here. It's right around at 58. Okay, now it's getting tagged. Okay, now it got tagged. So there was a very small zone here. Look at that. It was a 1 minute demand zone. Oh. 1 minute demand zone got tagged. But we gotta wait patiently. You're going long. Caesar is going long. HT photo, hello. Welcome. 15-minute chart. Looking for the 15. I mean, it looks a good level. Looks like a good level. I'm looking for sell. I'm still gonna look for sells below 843. But if it goes higher, I might not gonna do anything with that. Scott, I write code for charts on PineScript. Do you use TradingView? Yeah, this is TradingView right here. I mean, I have currently, I use NinjaTrader for executing the orders a little bit more than Quantower. Not because Quantower is an awesome, still my favorite platform. But since I want to trade with TRADEIFY and TRADEDAY too, it's easier to connect right now currently with NinjaTrader. London can sweep Asia high again and make us and make its own high. Yeah, could be going for Friday high. 995 up there. Let's see what happens. Let's look at the 5-minute time frame. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. We are at 98 likes. 2 more likes needed to get to 100. 2 more likes. Can we get that 2 likes? Almost at 100. Almost. Can we do it? 1 more like. Can we get there? I know we can. I know. Come on, everybody. It's a team effort. 103. Let's go. Good job. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for getting us above 100 again. That was amazing. Gave us a 5-minute fair value gap off the break of structure. Yeah, that would be great, actually. That would be good. So far, 1 minute to go until London Open. 1 minute to go. Short day, low volume, algos controlling today. Yeah, Randall. I like the short. I'm biased short as well. I'm loving the targets. I'm looking for sells below 843. But if it goes higher, I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines. So but I love to see a drop on NQ. That would be great. And I agree, it's low volume, algos are taking control. Here it is, the London Open. Let me switch to the 1 minute here. Okay, London Open so far, nothing special. Exactly, Troy. Another day to force. Up and drop? Maybe. But if this would be like a nice drop, it would be great to sweep the Asia high again, like the previous high, and then drop it from there. So far, this is, I mean, this doesn't even looks like a pop, like 4 points. It's nothing. Nothing yet, but maybe in the next couple of minutes, we'll see something. For now, it's not a big deal for now. Can we get it? Can we get that nice drop? 740 is a good lower target for the algos. Yeah, I like to get to actually, let me show you what I'm thinking of. I have two levels down here that I really like. One is this 1 minute demand zone at 819.75, and the other one is here. Actually, let me clean up the chart a little bit. Okay, nice drop. I like it. I really do. Actually, I might, maybe, you know what, maybe it could be a good idea to jump into a short after displacing lower here. Okay, that could be good. Nice drop. Okay, 27 points. I like it. Let's see if we can get below this level. So there's an order block, 819 and 805. Not order block, but demand zone. Would be great to see it drop down there. I'm thinking to jump into a short, almost ready. Terrible entry, of course. I entered to a short, absolutely trash entry on my end. Anyway. Trash entry. Maybe I was too soon a little bit there. What a trash entry. If this is a fake out trade, that's fine too. Actually, I'm almost closing it. Hold on. Such a trash entry. Oh my gosh, I messed this one up real good. All right, terrible entry. But regardless of my entry, I think I'm closing it because it's just going to keep on pushing higher to Asia high. I had some good trades earlier on other accounts, but this one is really looking bad because I didn't wait for the proper close on the 5-minute chart. All right, I can't give more space to this. What a trash entry on my end. Oh my gosh. Okay, I deserve this. All right, I deserve this loss. All right. So yeah, this was the trade here. The other 3 accounts, oh, you guys don't see it. The other 3 ones, I was up. This one was a trash trade, down 146. The other ones are looking good, but this one was such a trash entry. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely bad. And now this is just gonna keep on pushing higher, I feel like. So bad. I made such a huge mistake with this. So this was the fake out. Actually, the thing I messed up the most is that I didn't wait for the actual close. I was watching the seconds chart more as a scalp to, you know, just let it waterfall down. But, you know, it's just squeezing right now. And it feels like it's going up to the 90s or even higher. Who knows? It is what it is. Chris, hello there. Monar Melodies, hello. How's it going? What time? It's closing at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, Hal Saint. Yeah, it seems like it's going higher. I think your entry is 880, right? So could be taking your limit sell there, but we're very close to a 1 hour gap. So look at the 1 hour fair value gap. I got trapped into that. So the high of this candle is 890.20 at what? 890.75 and 900.50. Okay, so that's the gap right there. I think we're going for that. Wow. It's very, very, very close. High of this candle is 890, yeah, 890.75. Could be pushing. So far, no big pullback here on the 1 minute. I don't know if it's worth the long here. This was quite a squeeze. It was quite a trap here. Can also turn around. So you got to be extra cautious. Can easily turn around. Boom, 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 boom. That was a strange London Open for sure. I'm kind of watching this price action, but there's not much to it. This was such a trap. Anyway. Trade Delicious, hello. Look at the 200. Yeah, maybe on the 15 moved my sell up based on this. Oh, the 200. Yeah, MSGUFO, it's I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's gonna trend. Significant 4-hour imbalance. I mean, up there, yeah. Yeah, there is. You know, at this point, it just seems like it wants to take some liquidity from that 1-hour fair value gap up there. You got trapped on gold. Oh, we haven't even talked about gold this morning. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Seems like there is a 5-minute zone up there. It's a 5-minute supply zone on gold. And what else? Okay, nothing more here. Yeah, I'm not looking at gold right now. What a crazy move here on NQ. This was a trap or what? Good to short here. I wouldn't go short. I mean, I wouldn't do anything currently. I made a stupid trade here, but I managed to scalp it back. So I was down 140 bucks on this account here. I managed to make it back, so I'm only down $1.50 now. The other accounts, I'm not gonna touch these accounts because those are in good profit. This one I was down 140. I made it back on this push here, but that's it. I mean, this could be inverting this gap and then go down. 819, 819, 805. Who knows? Judah swing. I don't know which one is the Judah swing. This one, or this one, or this one. There's so many. So many, it's hard to decide which one was the fake move. This was the fake move. Maybe this was, or this is the fake move right now that we pulled back. You would think that it's a pullback, but it's going to change the whole thing. I don't know. 1 minute unicorn model. Oh, yeah. This here, practically it is. It is a 1 minute unicorn model because that's a good observation there. Nate, that's a real good one. Lower low. Higher highs. So higher high, higher high, higher high. Market structure shift, fair value gap. I'm not taking this trade, but let's observe. So this would be the idea on the so-called unicorn model, that this should be going higher, right? This would be like the bullish breaker scenario, I guess, because we have lower highs, higher high, making lower highs and lower lows. Anyway, something like that. But it looks good. I'm not taking the long position here, but I would be quite curious about this scenario. The target is good, by the way. We have a nice 1 hour fair value gap. So if you guys are looking to go long, the target is really good at 890. That's a really juicy target. So from this area. If I would be trading this model only, I probably would enter. Camille entering with a 3 micro long. Stop would be, well, my entry would have been somewhere inside of the gap. If my TP would be at the 1 hour fair value gap, my stop would be somewhere down there at 1-to-1. So somewhere at 840 or maybe 843, most likely. And the, you know, I know price is moving now, but you know, entry would have been great at 866, 867. But we have a really good target up there, so it looks good. And I always say if you can get at least a 1-to-1 trade, then and everything checks out great, then why not go for it? Eli, hello. Hey, welcome. Okay. And it's pushing. Worth the long? Well, yes, down there at around somewhere around 865, but now the train has left the station. From this point, the risk to reward, even if I would enter here, which I'm not going to do, my TP would be right at the fair value gap. My stop would be somewhere down there. It's a tight stop, you know. Do you want to risk it for a few points? It's up to you. Do you manually draw these zones and lines on your chart? Yes, I manually do this. No indicator. This is not an indicator. I draw everything manually. Everything. This is manually drawn down there. I did this all this morning. It's like a painting. It's really like a painting. We're doing all these things manually. Yeah. I mean, I do have a template, so it's easier. Like, you draw this, I have a template like supply zone, and I just have to put in like, I don't know, like 15-minute supply zone, and that's it. It's easy. Easy peasy lemon cheesy. Do you know where this difference between NQ and MNQ in the opening comes from? Well, it's the difference between the volume and the number of orders. The difference is not too much, by the way. I mean, it depends, but it's if you're talking about the daily open or the weekly open, it's being caused mostly by the number of orders Sometimes I know it's an interesting observation. Don't take it for granted. I think it has some interesting things to it. Is that, hold on, I'm looking for something. Is that I think micro has more volume when there is no news in the market. I forgot. Okay, not here. Anyway, so micro has more volume many times. Where did I put it? Anyway, I was looking for something. And I don't know where it is. But I will find it. Yeah, so micro, oh, there you go. We got to the fair value gap. Finally. Finally, we got the fair value gap. No, the stock market, I mean, we have electronic trading hours, but there will be no 9:30 open, I think. Futures are going to be open until 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. I thought 1 p.m. I will short a 200 EMA for 20 points. Retraces. Let's see. This was a nice little push here. And by the way, so far, the unicorn model played out beautifully. It played out excellent. I'm going to wait for... Now I'm going to wait for a possible drop. Which, I don't know. Because, I mean... I don't have a target. Without a target, for me, it's difficult. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, Trev. Maybe you're right and I'm wrong. Maybe it's 12. I really don't know. The thing is, I'm not going to trade until 12, that's for sure. Not even until 11. So just FYI, everybody. And thank you so much for hanging here on the channel today. We are having a great time. 115 likes. Let's go. I just want to say that today, I won't be able to be here in the early New York session because I have some family matters to attend to. No big issue, but I can't be here. But I'll be back for the 9 a.m. MyFunded TV stream. So if you'd like to join me, I'll be at MyFunded TV at 9 a.m. Tomorrow, everything's back on regular schedule. London and New York. Last week was also super busy. I couldn't make it 2 days on early New York, but this week, from tomorrow, everything is London and New York. So we're pushing it. 1 p.m. Eastern. All right. Thank you. Let's go. Green. Hello there. 24,727. That's a good target. Honestly, I'm really waiting for a drop here. I really do. I really am. Yeah, Chinese New Year, it seems like. How could I not know of this? Or know more of this? Guys, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm looking for something, I can't find it. Whatever. Chinese New Year. That's true. Chinese New Year. And I'm just gonna put in the to smash the like. Exactly, shenanigan. How did you not know it was? I don't know. No, I don't know, Trev. I don't know. I mean, I heard about the Chinese New Year things. I just didn't know that it's today. I didn't know that it was today. Check the NQ daily chart for a bearish breaker. NQ daily chart for bearish breaker. Bearish breaker. I mean, Are you referring to this here? Because we are having a fair value gap here on the daily. Might not be the perfect one, but it looks okay. Went up there, repriced this area. Could be. Could be a bearish breaker. I'm not sure. The only problem is this swing point at February 3rd. Traded higher. If there would, if the wick would be lower, I'd say, kind of looks like a bearish breaker. Well, technically, like, it's not maybe the not the best looking, but it's like, yeah. Higher high, lower low. We'll see. DXM, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. So yeah. Higher low on you. Yeah. Exactly, Nate. It's the eve of Chinese New Year. Oh yeah. Tomorrow. It's gonna be tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so at this point, I'm really curious if the market would finally drop. And by the way, here comes the shameless plug. If you guys would like to get the best available discounts and help out the channel, I would greatly appreciate that if you guys would use the code TOMSABO up there. We are super close to get giveaway accounts from Take Profit Trader and TRADEIFY too, and some other prop firms. Some good sales are going on. Funded Futures Network buy one get one for free promo is still happening. Apex is down 80%, Bulenox 79%. MyFundedFutures still having the rapid account promo, the pro account promo, and some really good things going on. Lucid Trading 40% off on all evals. Check that out. Thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it. And you know, once we get some more extra sales, I can get some codes to give away for you guys, hopefully even this week. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. International TOMSABO. Hello. Volume imbalance fill on 2 minutes. Okay, let's see the 2-minute chart. Okay. Let's get back to the 1. But yeah, it did. It's going to trade a nice, good range. Hard for the rest of the session, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I mean, we took out some good levels, and obviously we're still kind of hoping for the electronic trading hours open in 30 minutes-ish. A little bit more than 30 minutes. So let's hope for the best. And how far are we from that 1 minute zone? We're 50 points away. I love to take a trade on that, by the way. I love to take a trade. I really love to jump into a short trade. But you just can't do it. Can't do it right now. It's not moving. Yeah, it could be just ranging. Aloha, Happy Valley in hello. Holding a short from 68.73 on the ES. Oh my gosh, just a second. There's someone at the door. Okay, I am here. Have no fear. The market is not moving at all. Anyway, SWAT team, no, they brought me a package. So, easy. Look at this nice little drop here. Looks good. 20-point stop, yeah. Yeah, you can. I mean, right now, 20-point stop is quite enough, you know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's more than enough. But I like this drop. I really do. I just still need down close candles and displacements below 865. That would be much better. Okay, still no down close candles. We have to weave up down there. Better to wait and stay out from this. Oh, the sun is shining. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with this until we're not getting those down close candles below 860. The SWAT team wanted to remind me of the stop. That could be. Maybe that was the intention. Anyway, until we're waiting for price, let's look for some nice cars. Look at this. What do you guys think? So beautifully amazing. I love this car. How about that? Would this be good? It's a two-door coupe. My dream car, basically. Not really a favor of the color. I mean, I like the black cars. Black is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Black is super awesome. But the problem is all the dirt are going to be visible on a black car. So you see all the dirt on this car. Just the tiniest small amount of dirt is going to be visible on black. You have to take this to the car wash every single day. Like every single day. Because black is just, you know, it's almost brand new, by the way. Looks great. I love it. So beautiful. Yeah, exactly. So I love the black cars. I mean, really, they're super awesome, but you have to take this to the car wash every single day, or else it will look like a trash. Because that's the problem with the black color. Anyway, we had the displacement lower, which is great. Perfect close. Yeah, it's a perfect close. I'm actually interested to take a short on this. 2 micros. Should I jump in? All right. We have a nice close with the fair value gap. This is really looking good. I don't know. Get a woman in a cleaning mop for the car. All right, Vilkus. I have my first and last BMW at the same time. I have an iX. Yeah, so the iX is the trashiest BMW. I'm a BMW enthusiast, so I love BMWs. But the iX or whatever its name is, I think it looks so ugly. I'm sorry to say this. No, I'm no offense. Everybody has a different style, and if you like it, go for it. But it's just so ugly, so ugly. I think. I'm sorry. When I saw the car, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, so we got the displacement, but it's just not enough yet, right? Trading Star is back. Hello, Trading Star. What's up? Going to 25K. It could be. It definitely doesn't seem like it wants to drop. Good morning, Martin. Hello. That's an 850. That's an 850. Oh, you mean I was talking about the car. Yeah, 840. Let's see. Sorry. Was still, my mind was on the car. All right. Yeah, 40 if you're shorting. Let's see. Yeah, could be. We might have to wait for 840. Yeah. My mind is still on the car. Constantine, hello. Yes, I'm also a co-host at MyFunded TV. Yes, I'm a co-host there. Having a great time with the other hosts, Terry is awesome. She's super, super awesome. And everybody is awesome, by the way. Everyone. Yeah, so far we have a problem with this bearish momentum as well. Seems like we have some wicks here and there. Come on, England, hold it. Yeah, it's a chop, yes. Yay! Lessie, hey, from Finland, where I'm from Hungary, so we're practically cousins, you know. Seems like it wants to drop, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll take a short here. It looks like, yeah, chopping too, yeah. Withdraw 3 times 1 second, yeah. Very fast withdrawals from MyFundedFutures, yeah. Super fast withdrawals. Hungary and Finland reminds me of 33. Yeah, exactly. I had a 3210. A 3210 Nokia. I had one of those. I have heard our language comes from Hungary. I don't know about that. I'm trading to... Well, I heard that our language actually comes from like way back. Like it comes from like... somewhere like 2,000 years before. Like, I mean, really, really way back. So we have lots of history. Lots of history. Wow, what a strong push here, by the way. I don't know if it will be able to push it through. There's a bit of a swing high there. I'm not sure if it wants to push it higher, but there's definitely a push. I can use the next, yeah. I know that's a weapon actually. that was a good phone. All right, so what will it be, NQ? This was quite a bit of a push here. I mean, depends on what it wants to do, right? Two on. Hello, good morning. Well, kind of waiting for the pre-market open, if we can say that. Well, today there's going to be no market open, so I'm just saying for the electronic trading hours. Professionally, around 10 years, European market suck. Yeah, I mean, I heard that especially the lack of volume can be troubling. But hey, that's an amazing 10 years of trading professionally. That is amazing, man. Congratulations to your journey, and yeah, I mean, the problem is with the volume, I guess. All right, pushing back up there. PM session, big caps will push. Yeah, yeah. I'm very careful right now, and although we had a displacement, I almost pushed the sell button here. I almost got triggered on a sell. I was actually thinking then this strong up close candle happened, and I was like, okay, let's wait a little bit here. It seems like we wants to get to that 900 right now and higher maybe. So yeah, I gotta be careful. Not looking for sells currently. This is strange. Maybe later, even through like the I don't know, New York session. There's gonna be no New York session today, I know, but there you go, 900 almost. The sharks are on the yacht today, yeah. Exactly. A great push here, by the way. Great push. And also, this created a very nice demand zone as well. So this is also a very good sign. Good sign for me for later, for a possible target. So I like that. That would be a 1 minute demand zone. Starting at 869.50. We tagged the 900 now. And I do like that 869.50. So let's wait. $869.50. I'll be watching for that level. Okay. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Picked up liquidity from here. Inside of a fair value gap. I might gonna take a short on this. Yeah, let's see. But I think it would be super aggressive to take a short on this. Or maybe not. Let's take it. All right. Let's take a heavy short. Super heavy short. $869.50. 70.25 would be good for me. The buy stop there. This would be a scalp trade. Let's wait and see. My entry is a little bit late on this one, but we had a liquidity sweep again, and this is actually a valid zone. So if I put a fair value gap here, this will tell me we swept that level. Who knows? Anyway, let's wait. I don't know whose model is this, Bryce. Practically it's not my model, because what I'm using is basically just a fair value gap entry. I don't know who created this model, if it was ICT or whoever came up with this. The demand zones is a different thing, and the supply zones, I'm using them as targets. But yeah. Waiting for 200 EMA. Yeah, I was a little bit more aggressive here because of the gap. Yeah, right here. A little bit more aggressive than I want it to be. Unfortunately, I think I entered this trade a little bit too early. Yeah, I think I forced this one. I really wanted to see a drop back down to that 1 minute demand zone, but it's all right. It's fine. It's okay. If it continues higher, yeah, I'm gonna be all right with that. It can easily push higher than the 900. Was looking good for reversal, but can't get it all, right? If it would drop back down to my entry, I would even add to the position, maybe, because that would tell me like, okay, here's a chance to go lower. But it's a very, very tricky one. Samovan, hello. Yeah, this is still bullish. Yeah, this is definitely still bullish. I just thought that we're gonna tag that 1 minute zone down there, which was created at this push, and I was like, why not go for it? I miscalculated it a little bit, but who knows? Yeah, it is bullish. Gold is selling. I mean, well, so far it's holding the area, but yeah, could be. Could be. Some profit taking. Well, unfortunately, I don't have high hopes for this trade, but anything can happen. Anything, hope dies last, right? Hope is our last resort. It's bullish. They want to push it higher. I feel like that wick up there at 900 was not enough. It wants to get a little bit higher. Do I want to take the pullback at open, short to weave up? I'm not sure. It's a plan. It's a plan, obviously. And you know, in 4 minutes, we'll definitely see what the heck is going on here. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in. The more it goes sideways, the worst it will get to my trade, I think. So if it would drop down one more time, I would even actually add to it to get a scalp trade here down to the 70. That would be great. Yeah, there you go. It's pushing. Push shorts out and then flush to the weave up. Yeah, that seemed to be kind of valid. Oh no. I'm gonna cry later. I'm gonna cry later on this trade. No, please don't do this with me, NQ. Don't. No. Please, NQ, spare me. We had such a great start. We had some good trades. Don't do this with me now, NQ. Enrico Gonzalez is in the chat. Really? And forgive, no problem there, Polar Monkey. But I heard Sundays don't usually flip bias. It's absolutely no disrespect. Hey, don't worry. I mean, there could be some truth in that. You know, I cannot confirm or deny that. There's absolutely no disrespect in that, Polar Monkey, and thank you for sharing that. Yeah, Sundays are interesting. So I don't have a concept about Sundays. Maybe ICT has something. I don't know. I'm not following him about the Sunday things. Can it switch? I don't know. Or flip? I'm not sure. The 200 EMA is the area that Algo will try for. Oh, that's not good for me. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna get stopped like 99% sure of that. That would be a miracle if this would drop from here. Oh, you called Trump? All right. All right. Well, we still have 1 minute and 40 seconds. And by the way, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer to 9K and then 10K. Who knows? Really having more subscribers, viewers, which I'm super happy about. I'm really glad that you guys are hanging here. Super amazing. We had some good trades. And I'm going to do a summary after this trade, how we are doing this morning. I mean, PNL wise. Not that bad. Even if we lose this, it's okay. So we'll see. There's like 37 seconds on this one. 37 seconds, and I don't know. It's very risky. Very risky right now. 20 seconds to go until electronic trading hours. Last few seconds. Oh, actually, we were already in it. All right, never mind. So we are at 4 a.m. What's it gonna be, NQ? Oh my God. Can we see a miracle? Please? Can we see the zone, please, NQ? No, it's not. Yeah, this was the fake out move. And now it's gonna push higher. I'm holding my butt cheeks together. Super strong. What a day. Come on. I'm perfectly okay, by the way. If I lose this trade, I'm gonna be still perfectly okay for the day. So I'm all right. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I have no idea what it wants. I have absolutely zero. It seems like it wants to push higher. You know, look at that. Wasn't able to drop. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, NQ, why? Why, NQ? Why? Why this morning? Why are you doing this, NQ? Oh, it's all right. It's fine. I guess we had a good run already this morning, so can't win all. Yeah, trade with one micro, Pipmo. One micro trading, that's it. You gotta stick with one single micro. Faris, hello. Unfortunately, the trade is lost. So, but anyway, our hope is not. So far, this is how we're doing on overall today. This was the last one here because I was up like 30 bucks by the end. So 374 on this, 102 on this, 193, and we lost the current one. I would be still watching that 869 level for later. I would be still watching that level. So one micro. No, I mean, use stops like trade no more than with 100 and 150 stops. That's what I would do. It's not financial advice. I know I sound like one, but you know, something like that. That's how I would do it. Anyway, ladies and gents, I think I'm going to call it here. And I'll be back for MyFunded TV. Today, there's going to be no early New York stream, but so far we did good. Why the market always dumps after your I don't know. It's just the market makers. All right, I'll be back for MyFunded TV today, so no early New York stream, and I'll be back tomorrow for regular London and New York streams. So let's see what happens later. It's a tricky market, but overall ended up in the green, so I'm not unhappy. It was good. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you would like to support the channel, I would highly appreciate it if you guys would use my code up there for the best available discounts at all these prop firms, including Take Profit Trader with the daily payouts, Trade Day, MyFundedFutures with the Pro plan, the Rapid plan, you know, even with the Flex, I think, yeah, with the new Flex small accounts, you can use the code. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one free. Lucid, 40% off on all evals. TRADEIFY, check him out too. And you know, we have some other 80% off Apex and 79 at Bulenox. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. I do appreciate it. I will be back at MyFunded TV today. God bless you all. Cheers.